Hello everyone and welcome to Quality RPGs. Today we are having part 44 of the Kingdom Come Deliverance II playthrough, and, well...
Jesus, what the fuck is going on here?
Things don't look too good at the moment. So, a comment from Baldur's Gate 1 comes to my mind. Get me out of this hellhole. Let's see how we will do. Is there something we should check?
Who goes there? I am the shield of gods, demon. I am...
Okay. We are not getting that way quite just yet. Guess we need to get a bit further back if we are to find our gear. This really seems to be something like a gateway to hell, so no wonder the local population is a bit scared. Knight's note.
What's this? Did the knight write this?
So what does it say?
Taras Mura. What in God's name happened here? Shit. There's no way through.
So we have quite a few savior synapses, but that's it. I think we need to go to the other side. There is nothing for us in here. So let's get going. Perhaps we woke up in here. So could there be something we missed? No. We're just carried over here. There was that basket. Knight's notes
More
too.
entries. All so written by the knight?
I'm cold. Tarasmura. Okay. I guess we just have to go onwards. And before doing that... Okay, let's grab the gear. And equip the axe and get going.
Benedict Deus, Gloria Patri. So you live? I'll festoon the walls with you.
Mercy!
No yielding!
I surrender.
Shit! How are you still alive? How are you still alive? Vade Satana! How are you still alive?
Okay, this is becoming quite a slugging match.
I'll crucify your corpse! Bad luck! Don't drag this out and die!
Jesus. His helmet's completely stuck. I can't get it off.
Okay. So I don't think we want to have too much of his gear. But yeah, I think this is a good place to save. And now that we do have those locks, or rather keys, I think we want to check the... There is this small chest, some Groshen Knight's
Looks like
contract,
some kind of contract. It must be
and then there
important if
should
he
be that chest somewhere.
locked it away.
Okay. So, a guardian that apparently went mad. Okay. So, perhaps I shouldn't have used the key over there. Let's hope I can get my gear back from somewhere else. And only after that we will come back to the poor wretch. Knight's notes.
Even more entries.
Okay,
Everything's here. All right.
that's nice. Knight's Notes
More
1.
journal entries.
Okay, so we have everything back. It seems... Let's see what he has written.
God. How long has he been down here?
Quite long, it seems. Quest other... No. Books.
Christ. He went completely mad. I suppose it's good that he's dead.
Yeah. Okay, so we have the gear. I think we want to get out of here. So, let's see if there is a bunch of villagers waiting for us who are in league with. The knight.
Henry, what happened down there?
A mad knight lived down in the mine. He must have completely lost his head and killed your cattle.
A knight? In the mine?
Where's he now?
He's dead. We fought, and I won. His name was Taras Mura. After the accident in the mine, Taras entered into a contract with Father Richard to guard the mine. He spent 5 whole years underground and watched over the pit of hell to ensure nothing ever came crawling out. The locals then brought him food in return.
We never knew anything about a contract.
Father Richard must have feared the locals wouldn't agree to such a thing. So he came up with the contract to guard the pit of hell.
It's true. Father Richard was the only...
So this whole time, we haven't been feeding demons, but
And everything was fine until I forbade you. I can't believe I'm to blame for the death of a good Christian. I'll never forgive
Well, you couldn't have known. But it looks like you won't have anyone to punish.
if the knight was protecting us and now he's dead, what will happen to us now?
Okay.
You should place your faith in God and not try to appease hell. Instead, be good Christians under Father Marion's guidance.
Thank you, Henry. As it is written in the Bible, believe, and your faith.
Father Marion, forgive me for doubting you. We'll go and pray, and
We'll have the mine filled in, along with the pit of Elbin. And you, Henry, here you are. Go with God.
Okay.
A good word for you to the other priests in the region. Anthony of Vysoka and Hrosnata of Rabosh could both teach you something.
Thanks.
Okay, that's nice.
Heal.
So, we are off to Gutenberg. Oh, it's quite early in the morning. Okay, let's see what's going on. Bolek. And we have lost our horse once again. So how is life?
Greetings, Miller.
Good. Henry! Is it real?
Is he from
me,
Kingdom
Bolek.
Come Deliverance II?
Of course I do.
Well, of course we remember
Bolek,
him.
chasing the Holy Grail. How can I forget?
Ah.
But I see you've traded adventure.
Oh, no. This is just.
Oh, right. I get it.
I took your advice and looked for a map that would fit the rhyme.
How so?
Did you know that Millers, let's say, I once won a treasure map, so I figured if they have maps like that, maybe. Anyway, I got myself this great... And...
I'll
Okay.
wager the miller told you to bugger off.
Far from it. He said, but seeing as I was new to the trade, then he hands me a little broom and says, I have one night to sweep the mill. Have you any idea how much...
I can imagine.
Well, what could I do? I toiled like a fool all night. I did. But I didn't even get as far as scrubbing that... You know, and come the morning, the miller and his hands laughed. Backbreaking it was.
Yeah, I think that was a
I
prank.
think the miller was having a laugh. No such initiation test exists.
You know what? I did wonder, as I was scouring those wheels in the early... Bloody bat...
Do you have any other?
Well, I was thinking, perhaps the monks know where I might find...
That might not be a bad idea.
I've been sniffing around in... They're
Okay.
like the millers. The lot of them. They...
Not all of them are that bad. Well, let's just say he's not your typical priest. But he's a fine fellow, and it wasn't too bad in the monastery either. I mean, yeah, you have to follow the rules, but you're saying that's no small thing, mate.
Wait,
That's what I'm telling you.
that's a great...
What is?
I mean,
Okay.
if I could just sneak in... You've got to... How can I get... Do I need one of their kussaks? Oh, I'll find one.
That's
Yeah.
not as easy as... The only way to get in, at least that's how I had a writ. I could read and write.
I see. But if you join the order...
It is for life. But I had a mission in the monastery for a while. But now...
I'll have a go at being a knob. Thanks for your sound...
Good luck.
Farewell, sir.
Well, I guess he's going to need some luck. Father Marian? Okay, now he's going that way.
Mart!
That's interesting. Okay, and we are off to Gutenberg once again. So I was to visit a tailor, I think. But before that, let's visit the armorer. I think we have something to sell. And perhaps
do you need?
he has some money.
What do you...
Might this actually be better if we repair to them? Well, I guess.
Thank you, sir.
So, about finding a tailor. There.
Anything you need, just swears.
And where might the tailor be?
Barchett, the strongest Barchett from Kashov.
Okay. So. Okay, I guess that's not quite what we are looking for. Weaponsmith, armorer, smuggler's den. I mean, could we find another tailor? But that's actually... Well, she is a tailor. So what do we actually need? That is as a
colours.
nobleman.
I'll have a look at your web.
Burger's hats probably not quite expensive enough. Just ordinary things.
What
Yeah.
are you doing here?
Hi. Okay. I'm not bare feet. Let's visit the vendor.
Good day to you.
Do you have something
your
we
web-
might be interested in? Burger's hat embroidered hood. What do we have? Brocade hood. That might be good. Okay. Well, at least
I'm glad you found.
can buy that. But where to find trader? A proper tailor. To be honest, I don't have the slightest idea. But in any case, I think... Oh, there. Of course, there. Yeah, I think we need to... When we were looking for the goat skin. And of course we need to visit the baths and perhaps the barber as well. Okay.
Wie geht's, mein Herr?
What do you have for...
Burger's hood. That might be... Burger's noble gambeson. Do we need to have embroidered chaperon? Well, I guess we need to have noble gambeson. Gartered hose. Then we need shoes, which unfortunately I sold. Yeah. Well, yeah, I think this will go at least some way. Padded collar perhaps as well.
Danke und viel Glück für die Zukunft, mein Herr.
Then let's visit the bathhouse.
Fortifications you can't defend.
I'll tell you.
Empty pockets and a whole lot of...
And of course the barber. This is going to be rather expensive.
Good day, sir.
I could use it.
Scullet style. English nice polish undercut dandy. Brawler. Young noble. Yeah, that's the way to go. Noble's beard, and let's do that. Though, to be honest, I don't like the looks of
That
Henry,
was a
no,
close
that
shave,
much,
wasn't
but
it?
yeah. And let's visit the proprietor.
One beer.
What would you like?
My body...
And what?
I'd like you to give me a...
All right.
Oh, glad.
Great. Well, that's it for the longer. There's all sorts of other pleasant things we could do together, sir.
Okay. I think now, as we did save, just hoping that what we do have is quite enough. Is there actually a tailor around there? No. We need to find those shoes before actually going. So let's hope the traders over there can help us.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
I guess we cannot go bare feet. No.
Come on then!
What?
How terrible!
I mean, come on. We are not participating in that fight.
Why did you do it?
Did what? Okay. Let's see about those shoes.
Don't hit him!
Come on then!
Okay, a good thing we do have the safe. Do we still need to do something about this quest? Perhaps we need to visit those two priests.
I'm at your service, sir.
Would the armorer have? Some boots. Okay.
What do you
So,
want?
What do you have?
that's a lot of different hats. Coats, hoses, something for the horse, but no boots.
Maybe next time.
Would an armorer have boots then?
Then you should have taken it up with him!
Careful.
Welcome, good man. It's good to see you, lad.
Well, I guess.
Great. Happy to be of service. Take care, sir.
What do you have for sale?
Is there no place where to buy a decent set of boots? By the way, if we buy back some of the gear we sold, is it as poor condition as it was? Yes, it is. Okay. So let's try to visit the market around here. You selling what? Some pottery. Grocer.
Sweet pie!
Saddler.
Pies.
Could Saddler make boots?
Show me your wear.
Okay, courtier boots. That's it. Exactly what we want. And
Pots for sale! Strong pots!
Heal!
axes, hands, nails!
Yeah, and off we go to Grund. I still wonder why we are having the active quest of that's what's the gateway to hell or something like that. Okay, and let's check the quest. So, no. Okay, that's not. So we need to find Buresh. There, and before doing that, we need to switch gear. Okay, so perhaps that might do it. Buresh, little Neri. Okay.
Greetings, Master Buresh.
Nice clothes. You've got good taste.
Thank you, Goodman. Christian of Pisek sent me.
Skallets, you say?
You are. Unfortunately, the mining...
Christian writes that your family is interested in running a smelter. But I'm...
Yeah.
I know. I just want to see what it looks like in the smelting world.
Well, if Sir Christian, with this letter of safe conduct, you'll be able to move around unfettered. But I don't want you disturbing the workers with any unnecessary questions.
Okay.
Can you tell me what happens with...
We weigh in the delivered ore and crush it so that roasting mainly separates sulfur from the ore. Then the roasted material is smelted in the furnace and the slag is separated. It's then cast into bars that can be sold. After...
How many corves of ore...
We don't measure in corves here. I have several ore merchants working. When they deliver it here, we don't measure it by the corve. We process a large amount here. Up to several thousand
Okay.
How much silver?
That, of course, depends on the quality of the ore. 20 quintals of ore usually yield about a pound of raw silver. That then yields a hryvnia of pure silver. We can make between 100 and 200...
How many corves were delivered from Horsh?
Why from Horsham?
I visited the mine there.
You're lucky. I have an excellent memory.
90, okay.
Can any silver...
That's impossible. Everything is carefully weighed and recorded. Besides, molten silver is rather hard to steal. Once it's cast into...
Okay.
God be with
Thank you very
Don't
much.
forget, there are limits to my... And above all, mind you don't have an accident. See you later.
Okay. So I think now that we do have what we want, and let's actually eat a bit as well. Okay, and let's get back to our proper gear. Is this actually... Yeah, it's a bit better defense-wise. So we need... Okay. And then let's equip the weapons. Yeah. Okay. Okay, good. And now we need to do some looking around. And that's a rather large area to look around.
Good to see you.
Greetings.
Okay. Let's see about this guy.
What is your job at?
You mean smelting? Well, in the scrusher we scrush then we shovel charcoal. We do that over and over in the other firm.
How do you like working?
I can't complain at all, sir. Get a nice pile of chink from the yield.
Okay.
What can you tell me?
I can't complain about him, sir. From what I've heard from the other smelters.
Have you noticed it?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Does any silver go?
Here? That would mean some of our lads are involved. Look, Sonny, I don't want anything to do with this. Have a chat with
Shima. Okay. Where is this Shima guy?
All the delivered ore is here in one place. Nothing suspicious. It looks like it must be pure silver that's going missing.
Smelter. 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 Okay. So it's being grinded over here. Some horses. Smelter.
You're always
Shima.
Are you the fella they...
You have no business being here.
I'm told you know something about the silver that keeps going...
Me? I don't know what you... Meet me outside in a while. Now you'd better get out of here before... Fuck. I have to have a piss. You take over here.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Well?
Who are you?
Henry of Skalitz.
Master Burish. He knows better than anyone. No silver can go missing.
Actually, I'm here at the behest of Sir Chris...
Oh. So it was actually the steward of the... The steward of the mint? And why? Because of a rumor. They say silver keeps going missing from the smell.
The silver must be going missing from here. I've been tracking it all the way from the mines.
From the mines, you say? Strange. One moment you tell me Burish. Why should I talk to you about such things?
Yeah.
Look, I know my way around silver mining. Justice is blind. If someone's bypassing the production process just to stuff, especially you, the grafters, the yakkers and smelters.
Right. I reckon you could be. It's Volkmar. He's the head smelter. He's worked recently. He bought stables here in Grund, out of the blue. The entire stable. It's all very suspicious because he's the one with the best access to the... If you want to find out where the silver keeps going missing, go to him. Oh, but be careful and keep a weapon close.
Thank you. What is your job?
Here in the smelter, the extracted ore turns horse shit. It's an awful, filthy... If I could, I'd fuck off somewhere over the hills. But I've a family.
How do you like work?
It's a shitty fucking job. My back... You're always breathing stive from the furnace, and then you cough your soul. We'll all be crippled.
Okay.
What can you tell me?
Listen, all folks like him care about is lining their purses. They don't care if we break our backs because... On the other hand, I don't think it's any better.
Okay.
What happens to...
The bars are kept under lock and key in a safe place until only the owner of the smelter and a handful of select people have access to them.
Okay. So... let's go and find Volkmar. Perhaps he's grim in nature. Let's find out. Oh, Volkmar stables, I think. So no one outside. It's about over here. Some cows. You, Volkmar? Yeah. So let's have a chat.
Are you Volkmar?
I'm not.
Horseshit.
You must be the snoop who's sticking his nose in
I
everything.
beg your pardon?
Well, well, well. Don't think we don't know you've been snooping around. Fortunately, Master Buresh, your investigation ends. Right here and now.
You shouldn't have stuck your nose in here, pal. Grund is ours.
Take him down.
Okay.
Let's do it then. You'll all die. You'll be crying in pain.
I reckon someone else will be crying here. Get him!
In for an arse kicking, you piece of shit! Show your stuff! I'm all yours! I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
That dog under control.
Okay. So. Those might become handy. Okay, we cannot just take anything. Military sword, that would be stealing. Okay, well, we are not going to steal anything. So, want to have a chat now?
Now, spill the beans. You're responsible for stealing the king's silver?
Not me. It's Buresh. If I didn't play along with him, I'd lose my job. All my life. It's true. As Volkmar is my name, I swear on everything that's holy.
Yeah.
As head smelter, I test the quality of the silver that's been smelted one day. Buresh came to me and said he had an offer for me. He gave me his man to assist me. I'd take some of the king's silver, but the books were cooked, so no one found out anything. Everything. A few weeks later, he sent me to the mines. I was supposed to... In the end, I had to force him to cooperate.
Okay.
Why didn't Buresh take the silver himself?
The Mint Master's men watch over the transport of the king. Buresh had it all figured out.
Moving on, where does the...
There are mined-out shafts near Old Kutna, where nobody ever goes.
They counterfeit coin?
I suppose so. But what they actually... Buresh only told me about the Mint a while ago. He wanted to send...
Give me the map.
Yeah, if you take the road to Old Kutna, you'll reach the place where the abandoned shrine.
Okay.
The entrance to the Mint is... Look here. Why are you doing this?
I'm convinced Mint Master Vavak is somehow involved in that.
No, I can't help you there. Well, now you have the map, and since I know I wanted to, you know, please let me go, please.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. I'll go to Kuttenberg and get fixed up there some. And if we meet again, oh, you're a good merc.
Well, I guess we have to play the good guy. So, are we to go to Christian next? No, we are to head to the secret mint. But I think we will actually do that in the next episode. So let's put some distance between us and this place.
Ka! Quick! Ka! Go! Go!
Whoa. Okay, no road in here. But, okay, so there is a road nearby. Okay, so I think we will continue from here in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to post comments, give advice, ask questions and so on. Have a great rest of the day. Quality RPGs out.